What's up, Cougar fans? Jake Brandon here, your host of the Coup Connect podcast. Ask you to hit that like, hit that subscribe on your way in. As always, go to cougconnect.com, become a paying subscriber, get behind that paywall, get in the Discord, because if you get in the Discord, you may have an opportunity to do some Q&A with our guest tonight. We got Jarom Jordan in the house from BYU TV talking hoops with us. Jarom, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Seahawks going to win the Super Bowl this week.
I think so. Kev?
Life's good.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
That's how we're all feeling now. Yeah. I think we're very different sides of the bracket, you could say, I guess, in this whole NFL postseason. Do you feel that way? Like, There was a lot of really good teams over with the Seahawks.
I'm really sorry that your Cardinals are the only NFC West that wasn't partying in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But they'll be back.
That's
Maybe.
a tough...
In 5 years.
Hopefully. I mean, hey, we just hired Shanahan coaching tree disciple, Mike LaFleur.
One of the LaFleurs.
A LaFleur.
The flower?
So,
LaFleur?
arrows pointing up, I think.
Okay.
Hopefully.
That's
I don't
good.
know.
Just get Kurt Signetti in 2 years.
Yeah, pick him up.
Expect to win the Super Bowl.
Hope so.
Dude,
Hope so.
is there a tougher division to play in?
No.
Not even close, right?
Nope. You got to go through the NFC champ. Seattle Seahawks. NFC. Once they won the NFC West, it was like, oh, we're the 1 seed all 3 times. Seattle's been the 1 seed. They've gone to the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
Bang. Let's go.
It hurts.
Lumen Field,
I
baby.
despise the Seahawks.
Yeah.
They're my least favorite.
Hey, if the
division
Bears
rival.
can get a coach and turn it around as fast as the Bears did, the Cardinals can too.
Yeah. I don't know if our guy is Ben Johnson, though. We were the last team to hire a head coach out of 10 teams. So
That's bad.
maybe.
We'll see. You never know.
No one breaks down the Seahawks like Coup Connect.
That's right. Where you come for all of your Seahawk breakdown.
All these
Jarom
Niner
Jordan's
fans are like,
Super Bowl preview.
good gosh.
Shut up.
Today on BYU Sports Nation, I mentioned something about it being great when the Niners lose. And I have multiple Niners fans like, hey! That's how it works with BYU fans. So there's a lot of Niners fans.
Well, all these Steve Young era, man.
Yeah.
We were
was the
big
default
Niners
team.
fans.
Yeah.
We were big Niners fans
Absolutely.
when Steve was there.
Yep. I get it.
Can't. But, then you move on. You mature. You move on. I guess Fred's still there. We still got to be a little bit Niners
I love
fans.
Fred.
Yeah.
I love Puka. I root for those guys. And then their teams to lose.
Yeah.
It's like I want Kyrus Tonga to have an unbelievable game. I want him to have, by the way, a refrigerator
Ooh,
William
touchdown.
Perry touchdown
That's sweet.
as a fullback this week. That'd be sweet. They've
And-
never given him the ball.
But
to
he's
my
been in the
understanding.
formation, yeah.
He's blocking all the time. What if they handed the ball off to him and he scores?
Dude, what if he scores and gets a sack and loses by 25?
That'd be a great day.
That'd be a great day for Jarom Jordan.
Love my guy Kyrus Tonga, dude.
He gets a little, pay increase, shows up versatility there. And
Absolutely.
Then,
One of the nicest guys ever, Kyrus Tonga.
yeah, good dude. All right. We're going to pivot. Well, first of all, best Super Bowl food real quick before we completely pivot.
Oh, just good wings.
Good
Love
choice.
good wings. Shout out
Excellent
Justin
choice.
McClown, who always makes the wings at our Super
Okay.
Bowl party. He hosts
like
and
that.
make the wings.
Dang, what a guy.
What a guy.
Kev?
The buffalo, chicken dip, you have to have something
We call it
real good there.
hot chicky dip at the Brandon establishment. I don't
Give
know
me
if that's
some of them nuggies.
the nuggies.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I love jalapeno poppers, but wings I would rank higher. But since
Yeah.
you picked
The
wings,
combo, though?
it's pretty good with cream cheese. You got to have. They're selling some jalapeno poppers without cream cheese.
What?
No, you need the
Blasphemy.
cream cheese. Yeah, it's
Stone this person.
terrible. Yeah,
Come
uncalled
on.
for. Anyway, back to BYU hoops.
Oh, Brigham Young?
Brigham Young.
Nice.
Are we cooked, Jarom? Because if you go on Twitter, if you go on Twitter, If you
number
go-
16 in the AP poll. We stink.
this is the terrible.
What?
If you go on Twitter, it looks like we are on the bubble and probably not going to make it. But that's not real.
Make that shit tournament.
Yeah, not qualify. If you
Hey,
go to
is AJ even a top 5 pick in the draft now?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's top 3, guaranteed.
Can you pull us back down to reality after the emotions of some games where we had tough starts but finished incredibly strong
That's our
and
thing.
showed, and that's
Yeah.
maybe that's a,
Yeah.
and is that a rotation thing we can dial on? Is that players just got to I don't know, what is that?
Do we
know?
have the answer? Kevin Young's still trying to
Jared,
figure it
we
out.
want to know.
Let me tell you what Kevin Young doesn't know.
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Oh,
BYU is it's not the time to panic quite yet.
Right.
Okay, BYU just lost to #1 Arizona, and then Kansas has won 6 in a row.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't just beat BYU on Saturday.
Right.
In the celebration of Kansas basketball, known as the 1,000th game at Fog Allen Fieldhouse, I grossly underestimated that BYU was walking into a hornet's nest.
Yeah.
Once game day came on, and then the start of the game broadcast, I was like,
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Paul Pierce back after 15 years, top 15 matchup, AJ versus Darren. It's a little too much to bite off there. And Kansas played great in the first half. They start 8 of 10 from 3. They got their 6'11" center, Bryson Tiller, making threes. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What are we going to do here? Would have loved if AJ would have inserted himself just a little sooner into the offense. He doesn't force things. Like Kevin Young didn't say, yeah, he's got to do way more earlier. He said he was still being a good teammate. Like he was
right.
Ace, his dad, is texting Spencer and I after the game, though, saying he's got a rebound.
Mm.
He has 5 boards all week. He's 6'9".
He's been consistent on that all season, right?
Ace is on the rebound train for AJ.
Right.
And he's not wrong, He's 6'9", 7 wingspan. Get in there and rebound, man.
Right.
And it's not like AJ had a bad game against Kansas.
No.
He had 17, shot 50% from the field.
Yeah.
But yeah, when Darren comes out and just throws some haymakers,
yeah,
it's hard to sort of respond back to that. Darren, and the only reason BYU gets into that game is not just that Richie Saunders goes on a heater.
Right.
It's that Darren Peterson doesn't really play in the second half.
At all.
If he plays in the second half, BYU might lose that game significantly.
Right.
Because he was awesome. And
Right.
Darren's a more polished offensive player than AJ. AJ's ceiling
is
higher. His kind of height and wingspan is more NBA ready. But Darren Peterson's legit. No one's saying he's not.
Right.
But I would have liked a little more from AJ. Rob Wright had a good game. 18 points, 6 assists, 1 turnover. Like what? We want him with 25, I guess.
And he got some tough buckets in moments we needed it too.
Yeah.
Like you can't quantify that almost like we need to score here and he goes and gets us a bucket.
The real issue, there's several issues. Let's talk about. One is BYU's playing tough competition.
Right.
Just straight up.
Right.
2, the first half struggles to second half excellence is still an issue. We saw this with UConn. BYU almost won. Clemson, they did win.
Mm-hmm.
There have been other games as well. But Arizona, that BYU's down 10 with a buck 27 or 11. Like they almost win that game. That's crazy. They shouldn't have to come back like this. And then Kansas, of course, it happened again. So BYU's got to figure that out. And is it a lineup change? Kevin Young addressed the media today, and he said, gut feeling is no, we're not going to do that.
Okay.
If they did make a lineup change, to me, it would be this. Hadim Boop comes in and plays the 4. AJ can play his more natural position of the 3 because BYU typically starts a little small. And then you bring Kennard off the bench. We need Kennard to just start producing, though.
Right.
We were hoping and thinking and confident that Kennard Davis would be equal to or greater than Mawit Mag.
Yeah.
When BYU gave up on the Cannon Catchings project and started Mawit Mag last year, soon after, they won 9 games in a row.
Including, at
crazy good teams.
Arizona.
They beat Kansas at home. They won at Arizona. They beat one at Iowa State. I mean, there were some crazy, crazy games there. So Iowa State in the Big 12 tournament included in that too. That was a crazy game. So is that the only real difference BYU could suddenly do? Perhaps. But they do need to inject themselves into the first half more. It was funny talking with a football player this week. He said that football had this issue too, right? Going down and coming back in the fourth quarter and so on and so forth. That Kalani actually said before a game to a team, hey, I want you to envision right now you're down 14. Let's start from this point. Let's go out there. Like before a game, he said that. And he's like, all right, now we can do our thing, I guess, because this is what we need. So does Kevin Young just say, all right, we're down 21 right now in the first half?
I told the refs to spot up 21.
First half BYU. I mean, you could technically do it if you got some techs pregame and gave them 21 free throws. Then you could actually do it.
Which Kentucky tried. I don't know if you guys watched that game on right after the BYU game. 3 techs in 38 seconds.
I'm not even mad. I'm actually impressed.
Yeah, exactly.
But, that's pretty. You ate a whole wheel of cheese.
What?
And in the refrigerator. Yeah. What? Bark twice if you're in Milwaukee. One time I was in Milwaukee covering the NCAA tournament, and I said, I can hear Baxter. It's like, that's a deep cut. Anchorman. Yeah. So, do you make a lineup change? Do you talk about how you're already down before the game? Second half BYU is literally
Really
the best
good.
team in the country.
Yeah,
Number
really
one
good.
net efficiency rating.
Oh, actually.
Not net efficiency, meaning offense minus defense. Number one offense as well. In the first half, BYU is like 79 as of a day or two ago.
That seems
Literally
drastically
not
different.
a tournament team.
Seems drastically different.
Second half, BYU is the best half team in the country.
Wow.
Which is wild, right? So, I don't know. Kevin Young's paid much more than me.
right.
He's got to figure that
And
out.
has all the experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But right now, BYU doesn't. There's frustration over two losses in a row. We wanted this team to be top 10 all year. I said before the season, I didn't think they'd fall out of the top 15. They just fell to 16. So that surprised me that this happened. But it's not
The end
all
of the
that
world,
bad.
yeah.
They're 17-4, 15 in net.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of quad 1A opportunities. They don't have a quad 1A win quite yet. That is, a higher level of quad 1.
Yeah.
They have 4 quad 1B. That's what they went out in non-conference and basically got, right? With your Clemson and Miami and Dayton and so on and so forth. So in league, BYU's got good opportunities left. Look, it's KenPom.com.
What do you know?
At Oklahoma State Wednesday, BYU should take it to the Cowboys. Please release this before, just in case. Just kidding. Houston, that's a get-right game, according to Sean Farnham of ESPN. Houston Saturday, massive game.
At
Probably need it in the
Right.
Marriott Center. Houston's very good to great. They're not as good as they were last year when they lost the national title game to Florida, but they're close. They have a great freshman too, Kingston Flemings, point guard, 6'4" kid, probably lottery pick now. The way he's playing, he's really good. They bring back Milos Uzan, Emmanuel Sharp, Joseph Tugler. They got an excellent freshman center as well in CNAC. They're really good. They're really good. But BYU's got to win that game.
Right.
If BYU doesn't win that one, it starts to get a little weird.
Okay.
Now I'm not panicking, but I'm going, oh boy. Now you have to beat Iowa State at home.
Right.
You probably have to beat Texas Tech at home. I don't think you have to win at Arizona.
Okay.
It's the number one team in the country.
Right.
Undefeated. That's crazy.
Right.
They won there last year. This team's better. Arizona's better.
Yes.
So some people have asked me, wait, was last year's team better than this year's team? The ceiling, the ability, the best player, no. Is this version of Richie better than last year's version of Richie? That's kind of a fun combo. I'm not quite sure. Last year's version was a little more consistent.
Yeah.
But you're seeing Richie go for 30-plus twice this year. That only happened once last year. And then there's no Rob Wright. Like Rob Wright versus Yegor last year. Demon, because he wasn't Yeoman quite yet. That's interesting. No one who guards AJ?
Right.
Mag probably. Like that's a fun combo. But we're in season. Who cares? BYU is going to get right, I believe, this
I think
week
so.
by beating Oklahoma State, by beating Houston, and then you proceed. BYU does need some quad 1A wins, but they're totally in position if they go 6-4 or better to probably be a 4 seed. At worst, 5 seed, and frankly, there's not a big difference. If you're a 5 and you beat a 12, you're matching up with the 4 anyway.
Right.
And then you're playing the 1,
Right.
probably. So it's not a huge deal if BYU slides to that. And BYU has no bench. BYU has no bench. First off, we know. And it's 21 games in. It's not changing.
Right.
5 of the top 7 teams in the Big 12 are rated 250 to 361 in bench points per game. It's not a big deal.
Doesn't matter.
In the NIL era, it's hard to buy a bench. Those guys want to play elsewhere. See, Dallin Hall,
Yeah.
making good coin, at an ACC team, wanted to be the starter. They were going to bring in Rob. He goes somewhere else. Would have
Right.
loved to have Dallin on this team,
Yeah.
no doubt. But you only have so much dough
Right.
to spend. And just because you spend a lot of money doesn't mean it's going to work.
Right.
Kentucky, not quite working. Kansas State, bunch of NIL, they stink.
Yeah.
It doesn't always just automatically work. So I know Cougar fans are frustrated. Let's see Saturday what happens against Houston.
Right.
If BYU loses that game, then it's like, all right, back starting to get up against the wall. As it pertains to not making the tourney. Come on, they're making the tourney.
Right.
It's being a top 4 seed, which is their goal.
We interrupt this incredibly entertaining and insightful podcast for some advertisements. Yes, Craig, we're sponsored again this week. Our sponsors have not left us, as far as we know.
Not yet.
Not yet, and we're going to do our darndest to make sure that they stay with us forever. And before we get to them, if you're watching this and you aren't a Coup Connect subscriber, go to the website cougconnect.com and become a subscriber. And obviously subscribe to our YouTube channel. Find us on TikTok and Instagram, and I believe Facebook now. I believe Facebook is where we're starting to grow right now. So be on the lookout for us there. Craig, going to get to our presenting sponsor, because this episode is brought to you by Troy Beagley at Common Sense Financial. Just like we're building something special here at Coup Connect, Troy is dedicated to helping the BYU community build their financial legacies. Whether you're looking at retirement strategies or just starting your savings journey, that's the boat I'm in, Troy's process is simple, clear, and honest. He doesn't just manage accounts, he helps families win. If you're ready for a financial plan that actually makes sense, call Troy today at 801-608-6657, and let's make success feel like common sense.
What is up, Coug fans? We are going to get to our next sponsor here. We are sponsored by, and proudly by, Madsen Realty Group. It is a proud sponsor of Coup Connect. Built right here in Utah, they help buyers, sellers, and investors with both residential and commercial real estate. With deep local roots, they understand the neighborhoods and what makes Utah special. Their focus is a process that's simple, clear, and honest. They are proud to support the BYU community. If you are looking to buy your next home or build your investment portfolio, schedule a free consultation, be entered to win 2 BYU football tickets for the 2026 season. Call us at 801-922-0584. I'll say that again, 801-922-0584. Or reach us online at brigham.utah on Instagram. Who better than a guy named Brigham helping you find the place in Utah?
Support for Coup Connect comes from Utah Travel Pros, your Provo-based experts for stress-free Disney trips, cruises, and flights out of Provo and Salt Lake City airports, all with no booking fees. What? Never miss another away game or plan your perfect stress-free getaway by joining their premium deal club for 25% off. It's just $29 today, and they'll refund that full cost as soon as you book a vacation package of $2,000 or more. Stop overpaying and get your discount today at utahtravelpros.com/CougConnect. And if you want to find any of the phone numbers or websites from our advertisements, I'm pasting them below in the description of the YouTube and podcast videos. So if you want to get to our sponsors, just look there. We appreciate them and for the support that they give Coup Connect and that they provide BYU student athletes. And now, back to the podcast.
Okay, let me ask you a question then. So this year's roster versus last year's roster, good conversation like you'd said. But pertinent to the Houston game on Saturday, it feels like this year's roster might be longer and more athletic.
Yes.
And able to play with those returning guys on Houston who gave us trouble last year. Is that a fair thing to say?
They recruited to beat Houston.
Okay.
Just like BYU football should recruit to beat Texas Tech.
Right.
Who's the king? I'm trying to knock you out. Let's go.
Right.
So what do you need? How do you do that? How do you compete with Texas Tech? That's what football should be thinking about this offseason.
Right.
They should be thinking about that. Basketball got Kennard Davis so that he could guard probably Emmanuel Sharp. But now he might guard Kingston Flemings.
Mm.
You know, who can match up defensively with these guys? So, yeah, absolutely. And they're not even the best team in the league.
No, no.
Arizona's that team. And BYU went, toe-to-toe with Arizona thanks to a crazy final minute. It's not like BYU's just getting destroyed. And I say this all the time on BYU Sports Nation. Losers talk about margin of loss. Winners talk about winning.
Right.
BYU lost twice, right, last week. But they're this close to being top 5, 2 losses. I mean, they're so close. So a little tweak here or there, I think BYU's in business. Now, what if it doesn't go well and they go 5-5 in the last 10? Okay, they're a 5 or 6 seed.
Right.
What do we need from this team? At least a Sweet 16.
Right.
I actually want the Elite Eight because you have AJ DeMonza. You have Richie Saunders.
Yeah.
Rob Wright's awesome.
Even Kada, man. I can Kada get a little healthier.
Kate is kind of going. Yeah, he was a little
He had
sick.
some ankle and then sickness.
I was hearing he was sick last week.
Yeah.
Which kind of wasn't out there until just recently. But hopefully, Kaba can be more involved on offense. I don't need 5 threes from Kennard. I need 2.
Right.
I need 2 for 5 and some good defense. That's all I need. Someone else come in and make a 3.
Yeah.
Hilo, Alexi. The injuries to Dawson Baker, Nate Pickens, and Brody Kozlowski are more significant than we know.
Right.
Nate Pickens and Brody, we don't know what they could have been. But imagine, Brody was an unbelievable rebounder and three-point shooter in high school. We have not seen him yet. What he could totally be a huge piece on this. Nate would have been a backup point guard who could defend. And then Dawson would have been the guy that you're like, hey, how about we start Dawson instead of Kennard, which when Kennard was out for a couple games, Dawson did start, played pretty well.
Yeah.
That's been tough. They built a nice roster around the big 3. Injuries bit BYU there.
Okay. Do you feel like in the past we've brought some guys off the bench, including Jackson Robinson, right? Am I misreading that? Where we brought him off the bench, one of our better players, and it helped him in his own terms, like play better. Like it's just different. I don't know what
Rudy.
it is.
They did it with Rudy Williams the year before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think switching, maybe let Boop come in, play that tough defense, set a tone, do that, and then bring Kennard? Could that be a simple enough fix to just
maybe? I mean, Kevin was asked that today. He said gut feeling, probably not going to do that.
Yeah.
But if they, I don't see them losing to Oklahoma State. But if something weird happened in Stillwater or they don't beat Houston, I would say, okay,
now let's try something else.
Maybe, can we try something else? Maybe. I trust Kevin though. Like he's been through the rigors of NBA seasons, playoff runs, been to the finals. Like we think our reference points are better than his.
No,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if he says no, we're doing this and here's why, I trust it. I just think he's a genius. I really do.
Yeah, lucky to have him, man. Like
yes,
truly.
And he like how he handles. Most college coaches couldn't handle sort of the ego of a super duper star. AJ has a healthy ego.
Yeah.
He's coachable. He listens. He's not doing his own thing. You don't see bad body language. Like I see bad body language from some other stars, even in the league. And I'm like, that'd be annoying if AJ did that. AJ does
not do that.
He does not do that.
Yeah.
I expect, AJ to bounce back, and he has most times. Like after he had 13 against Texas Tech, he had 43 against Utah. It's different when you don't have a great game against Arizona, and then you're playing Kansas on the road.
Right.
But let's get after it. And the fun thing is, we're not going, oh crap, we lost to Gonzaga and St. Mary's. We're screwed.
Now it's over.
We're only 3 years removed from this. Like I'm still stoked out of my mind that BYU's like, we have Oklahoma State and Houston this week. And then later, Baylor and Colorado. Those are 2 winnable games. Very winnable. Arizona and Iowa State on a Wednesday, Saturday. They're both top 4 Ken Palm teams. Like, what are we talking about?
Crazy.
There are opportunities here for BYU to get right and for everyone to feel better.
So Twitter. So you're saying don't trust my gut instincts. I scroll through Twitter during the game. Was that what the main takeaway?
Don't be the tweeted the hot take at halftime guy.
Oh, okay. Because we're a different team.
Gilmore Drake!
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're getting to the free throw line. It's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be okay.
Do you feel like we're all really high on Boop now because it felt like in the Utah game, they're red hot shooting crazy percentage from 3. We bring him in. It's one of the only kind of subtle things we really tweaked in that last maybe 8 minutes of the game or so, and just put him on a guy and it's like, just shut him down. And he did it. And now we're feeling like he can always do that. Like what?
I don't think anything that you do against Utah matters that much in basketball because they're just not great.
But they were on fire in that stretch
they
leading
made
up to
13 threes and shot over 60%. And after the game, Kevin Young had the onions to say, we didn't think they could beat us from 3.
Yeah.
AK, if they went off, they're still not going to win.
Right.
And they did.
They did. Yeah.
Kevin Young knows ball, man.
Right.
Yeah, I like his future. Remember, he's just a baby gazelle right now. Like, played half a year last year, redshirted. I mean, he was like able to play, join them, redshirted. It's his redshirt freshman year. He's only been playing for like 6 or 7 years.
Right.
Very young in his basketball development. Think about where you were in your 7th year of your favorite sport.
Right.
It's like, well, you started when you're 6. So when you're 13 years old.
Yeah.
You didn't have a body like Boop, though.
Right.
Neither of us
No.
do. But
Nor Kevin.
yeah, Kevin in his heyday
Kevin's
did in
close.
high school. Yeah, at Spanish Fork. But yeah, his trajectory is really good. I mean,
Okay.
I'm excited about his trajectory.
Yeah.
I don't think he grew up like just grabbing a ball. Sometimes when he gets a rebound, he's like so strong it like slips out.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on to that ball, Petey.
Yeah. No, that's cool, man. Okay, so this is an important week to watch then. Bounce back game against Oklahoma State.
There's only 10 regular season games left. We're in the final third.
Holy cow.
It's February.
Holy cow.
That's next month.
That's so crazy.
Come on, baby.
That's
By the way,
crazy.
I'd like to thank my wife for everything here in February because March I'll basically be gone.
Yeah, enjoy your time.
In Kansas City and then hopefully in Portland, one of the 4 Thursday, Saturday sites.
Yeah. I was talking with
Go see the
somebody
in-laws.
who is involved with transfer portal stuff. And it's winded down now, right? And they're like, yeah, I gotta go convince the family that I'm still alive, like, like probably be you on the back end of this March stuff.
I don't really travel that much. People are like, oh, do you travel with me? I don't do anything with football. I mean,
Right.
I'm just here calling volleyball and soccer basically. And then, but men's basketball postseason stuff heavily involved,
Yeah.
which I think is a make good for not doing anything with football. And I appreciate that by my boss,
Dude.
But this year it's going to be awesome. Spence is going to be with me for almost all of it, which
Right.
would be great. In the past, it was kind of like, hey, Jerem's out there, you stay here. It's like Spence was basically like, no, I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
And he is,
That's
which I'm
cool.
very excited. And the brass was like, let's do it. So we're excited about what we hope is a great postseason run. Certainly, there's a little bit of a dip right now. People not feeling great. Give it a sec. Let them play it out. At this point last year, I think
Oh,
it
man.
would have been a similar feeling.
It was. We had lost a game to Houston pretty badly. And we were like, we don't
that
belong
game
in the
was-
Big 12. Like, we don't fit in. Like this. And then it's just an absolute tear.
Yes.
After that.
Just I'm not saying we're going on a 9-game win streak. I'm
But
just
you've
saying
got opportunities to make right.
the regression to the mean is that BYU is probably the 5th or 6th best team in the league. We're hoping it's 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, they get a 4 or 5 seed, and let's go to the Sweet 16. Now we're playing one of these tough games, and what if we show up in the first half and we go to the Elite? I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's just wait. It's 1-game series here in the tourney, and let's just see what happens. We've never had a team more athletic or able or prepared
And
than this one.
with a staff more
Yeah.
experience. It's not just
Year
the
two.
roster, right? It's also like I feel like the staff. We're so spoiled on both ends of that.
Absolutely. And let's be honest, we're probably going to lose some assistants after this year.
Yeah.
After the AJ and we did this, like,
Yeah.
enjoy the awesome staff we have with so much experience.
It's just a contrast, the staff we have now versus some great staffs we've had in the past, but are not necessarily top to bottom able to compare. I had lunch with Eric Mika and
Oh boy,
TJ Haas. I don't know. You guys all know how that went.
TJ's great.
TJ's awesome, but Eric, no. And I was giving Eric a hard time for like leaving. It's like, man, I can't believe you just left us. Like,
I took it personally.
Yeah, me too.
I was so sad because I love Eric. He's one of my favorite people.
And he's like, I didn't have a big man coach. Like, I did not feel like I was growing and I was going to be able to grow. So I went with the path that made the most sense for me to continue to develop and grow. I loved BYU. I wanted to be there. I wanted to play, with Nick and Tej and like all my guys. I felt like the best choice for me personally was I have to go where I can get developed and grow because that's the opportunity. And, my big guy coach had never played a big man position ever in basketball.
Yeah.
Right. And so that's kind of what's, but now it's like top to bottom. We have like everybody.
Yes.
Like,
yes. Chris Burgess is that guy. And then Justin Hamilton, who played in the NBA, is one of the GAs.
yeah,
It's pretty awesome.
it's pretty awesome.
I swear BYU has more assistants than the Jazz.
Kevin,
I work 15 to 20 Jazz games a year.
just looking at the staff on the bench.
Just who's sitting there? Yeah.
Whoa.
It's great. The investment's there. BYU has invested in football and men's basketball and other sports,
Mhm.
and it is paying off.
Right.
Don't we believe that in the scriptures? You reap what you sow.
Right.
BYU sowing seeds of excellence,
And
they're trying super hard in all these sports, and for most of the sports, BYU's pretty good.
yeah. And I feel like if part of your mission at BYU is to share the unique message that BYU carries, probably the best way to share that is in men's football and hoops and
Yes.
some of the other sports.
You have
right?
to win.
You got to win.
President Reese, shout out Mapleton,
Right.
has said, to share a message at the highest level, to be relevant, we have to win.
Right.
If you have it, we have a great message that we want to share, right? But you have to win. And today, that costs money.
Yeah.
Not for just coaches, but NIL.
Yeah.
BYU's, in this era, even BYU with money is losing athletes that want to be at BYU.
Yeah.
And everyone's story is different. Like, down hall, like we talked about. Izzy Stratton from women's soccer, one of our best players. She just transferred to North Carolina.
Yeah.
Everyone's different. It happens. But you also need to find the best fits. The AJs, the Bears, and then sometimes Jane Hedengren is in your backyard.
Right.
And she is one of the greatest athletes BYU's ever had in any sport. Probably going to be in the Olympics.
Yeah.
In LA. Like, she is unbelievable. So it's all the sports, right? Julie Davis transferred to SMU. That was a bummer. It happens. But you gotta keep going, man. And you're in the Big 12. Like, there's no reason BYU can't be unbelievable in every sport right now.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think what we just saw with with football is evidence that we are continuing to trend in the direction of, hey, we can retain people and we can add and we can continue to improve, because I feel like, man, we did not lose a starter. I'm trying to think if we lost Max Alford, I guess, as a rotator.
Backup linebacker.
Right, but like
Dad's
but even
at Michigan.
a two. I'm trying to think two deep. C2. Probably he's a three deep, depending on what lineup you wanted to look at.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But what does Kate Uluave do? You know what I mean? Like, getting a guy of that ilk, it's like, let's
and
go.
then we go from the Carson Ryan show, which I was a big fan of, and I was actively campaigning for you, Carson, on Twitter. You needed more tight end delays and play actions, and they did great. They got you the ball quite a bit. But
Especially
I'm a big
that last game.
Yeah. But I'm a big fan. We go from the Carson Ryan show, which I'm a fan of, to now the Walker Lions and Roger Saleapaga show.
Let's go.
What the?
Just raiding the old Pac-12, baby. That's what BYU did in the portal, by the way. Old
Yeah.
Pac-12.
Yeah.
Stanford, UW, USC,
Yeah.
Oregon,
Yeah.
2X.
Twice.
That was nice.
Which all
Miss
reports.
you, old Pac-12. Miss you.
Dude, what could have been?
I'm talking Pac-10, not the one with Utah in it.
Yeah. What could have been?
Like Brock Heward, Washington.
Yeah.
That's,
Dude, how about
that's the Pac-10 I like.
oh my gosh. What was when Rich Rod was at Arizona the first time? What do you got there? They had an awesome running back and awesome quarterback. I'm eluding me now. Dang it. Anyway, good era. Should have added BYU in Colorado. I'm just saying.
Could have in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
Have we talked about this?
No,
I
here.
always thought all right, let me rewind even more. It's the Pioneers' fault BYU wasn't in the Big Ten.
Because they stopped the Rockies.
They could have stayed. If they had stayed in Pennsylvania and New York, Big Ten.
Oh,
We're in the Big Ten.
Yeah, we are.
We just become a power. I don't know.
The Nauvoo University.
Illinois. Yes.
University.
We
of
would have been the
Nauvoo.
Nauvoo Legion. Let's go.
Yeah, Legionnaires.
Joseph Smith University, JSU.
JSU
Yeah,
Legionnaires,
awesome.
baby.
They keep going. They go to Missouri. They're like dipping into SEC country, Big 12. They were already kind of in there, right? Going through Iowa, Council Bluffs, the whole thing, Omaha. Could have been in the Big 12. We go to the mountains. Kind of want to do our own thing. I get it.
Yeah.
They're telling Brigham Young, hey, San Francisco's pretty nice.
There were reports back.
Zion's camp, had gone to
San Diego.
San Diego. It could have been an old Pac-8, Pac-10. Settle.
Look,
it all worked out. We got to the Big 12.
Eventually.
That's my joke with the Pioneers. Now, serious, with the Pac-10 could have added BYU forever.
right.
And I always thought that was the move. Obviously, regionally, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The demographics of that, absolutely not.
Right.
And we always thought, it was Stanford and Cal. I've heard USC was also anti-BYU.
I could believe that.
There were individuals at USC that were like, no.
A former BYU head coach, there have not been many, told me to my face directly that 2 schools in Northern California said we will never vote. And at the time,
right.
it was
And
unanimous vote.
Politically, you can
Understand. Figure that out.
Stanford and Cal and
Yeah.
the bigotry of that, so on and so
Mhm.
forth. Yeah. I didn't realize till BYU actually went to the Big 12. I was like, oh, these are the
our people.
Red-blooded, Republican, God-fearing people that we try to be.
Dude, have you
This works out.
Have you been to Baylor
and
yet?
then you invite. No, I'm just kidding.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm. No,
we
I'm,
had it right. We
no,
had it
I'm-
perfectly dialed in, and then you had to add Utah.
It could not have been. It could not have been a better fit with the league, honestly.
Right.
Of people that wanted BYU and that are like-minded.
Right.
Like BYU is more in line with Iowa State and Kansas State than anybody else in the country. Which is awesome. Those types of like, we get 3 stars, we turn them into 4 and 5 stars. We have NFL guys, we win consistently.
Mhm.
Are we the upper echelon, high level, competing for the national title program? No, but BYU is hoping to get to that point.
Yes.
Like BYU kind of passed up the Iowa State, Kansas State
Yeah. It quickly. Yeah.
this year. And a lot of that has to do with NIL. It does. But BYU was ready for that moment. And they have
Yes.
seized it in a great way.
Yes.
Let's keep it going.
I don't know. My experience at Baylor 2 times. I've been to 2 football games at Baylor now.
Yeah.
So different than other away games I've been to. So much I feel like
Christian boys.
Yes, dude. And we tailgated. The last time we were there, we did a
great.
breakfast brunch.
What does that word mean?
Tailgate.
What is that?
I don't know.
Is that a thing?
That's the thing I picked up on the road games, not locally. Although you can come to our
We're
tailgate.
working on it.
I hope so. But it was awesome. It was great to tailgate and bond with those guys and
Love
talk about. And I feel like at BYU we do a really great job of welcoming people in, making them feel appreciated for coming. That I felt
Get your
that
ice cream.
same way at Baylor. Like everywhere we went.
That's
Thanks for coming by. Thanks. It's so good. Great to have you in the league. Thanks for joining us in the conference.
I love hearing
all
that,
this
by
stuff.
the way.
It was
Whenever people are
amazing.
like, BYU's this awesome, man.
Yeah,
We love us some affirmation. That's
need
our
it.
love
We need
language.
it.
That's BYU's love
Desperate
language.
for it.
Members of the church, we love a
Yeah.
thank you. You guys are,
Why don't
we
you-
appreciate, we're like, it was worth it. It was worth serving my mission here.
They never said it'd be easy, but it was worth it in the end.
Nice. And I looked back, and who was it that carried me? Brett Yormark.
Brett Yormark, the whole way.
Thank you, Brett, and your very tailored, amazing suit.
Good old Brett. Hey, by the way,
Brett's great.
could you put in a good word with Brett? Since I know you guys
what-
are homies.
Yeah, what do you, are we?
I,
I don't have his number.
well, that's too bad. But
He did email me one time.
Oh.
Yeah.
So homies. That's homie status.
After he was on the show one time, he's like, great to be on the show. And I was like, Brett Yormark just emailed me?
So if you could hit reply and say, Brett,
I'll go back and look.
go back and look. Could we play Kansas home and away every year? Thank you, your friend Jarom.
As soon as it came out that we were playing them once,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, they should have just tweaked the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
DP versus AJ twice.
We need it.
We needed it.
A Marriott Center version of that.
Ah, as if the home schedule wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
Because honestly, it's the best ever.
Of
this year.
all time.
It
Yeah.
really is. Non-con, there was very little in the Marriott Center in the way of super interesting games. All those went to the Delta Center.
They're all the neutrals or, yeah.
Yeah. You get Wisconsin and North Carolina in Salt Lake. That's great. At least you got them. You probably don't get them if they're not Salt Lake. And UNC's an exhibition. But in league, Arizona, Houston, Iowa State, Texas Tech, all at home?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Never
It's
happened.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
AJ's final game in the Marriott Center, Texas Tech, on senior day and freshman day.
Freshman day. Which maybe that becomes a thing here on out. We'll see. I don't
Well,
know.
and everything's year to year. You know,
Right.
I'm hearing Rob Wright III is going to jump in the portal regardless of whether he's super happy at BYU or not, just to assess value.
Mhm.
Like, that's how the era is. I don't
Mhm.
blame him.
Yeah.
And hopefully BYU can keep him. Apparently he's open to coming back.
I think if you made me wager, I think he'll be a Cougar next year.
Nice.
So
I hope so. I think he's
Mhm.
awesome.
I
By the way, the last 3 years,
Mhm.
Rob Wright III in high school played with Cooper Flagg and a bunch of other NBA guys.
Whoa.
Last year, VJ Edgecombe,
Mhm.
top 5 pick. And then this year, AJ DeMonta.
Wow.
Is Rob a maker
It's-
of top 5 players?
It's all him. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. It's all him.
I do think he's a piece of that puzzle for those people, though.
A little bird told me
Nice.
that he may have received advice and feedback that another year with Kevin Young might be really good for you.
Hmm.
Like one more, let him do a year or two, kind of, let's build on what you learned in year one. Might be really, really good for your stock if you really are serious about going to the NBA. So that's basing this not from anyone in the BYU circles, but from some people who advise and represent athletes circles.
Interesting.
Then
Would love it. Love it.
I don't know if that will happen or not, but I'm pretty sure he's been told that.
To me, his NBA game was contingent on can he shoot the three consistently? He's been spectacular. He's been way better than I thought. And then 2 is you need to go 6+ assists per game, and your assist to turnover ratio needs. There's just a little bit of work there.
Yeah.
But I think he's got a good shot.
Yeah.
A little undersized, but very quick. Obviously, his handle's unbelievable. But I think he's got an NBA future.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 more year with Kevin. Go after your junior year. Let's do it.
Richie goes off at Fog Allen in front of a bunch of scouts.
Oh yeah.
Probably did himself a lot of favors. Would you think?
Yes. I still think Richie's second round guy,
Okay.
but he might sneak in to the end of the first.
Wow.
I mean,
But you're feeling good about him getting drafted.
oh yeah. Oh,
like
totally.
That's a gonna happen thing.
He will have put together like 2.5 years of this stuff,
Right.
and he'll kill it at combines
Yeah.
because he's a way better athlete than he looks. Everyone judges him on how he appears.
Yeah.
That's super unfair to him.
Yeah.
He is an incredible athlete.
Yeah.
Great vertical, super quick twitch,
Mhm.
great shot, hustles. In the NBA, I swear, hustle will get you 5 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much sometimes those guys just don't try.
Yeah.
Like, it's a long season. I've got an ego.
82 games, man.
Richie Saunders will be a quality bench player in the NBA.
Yeah.
And he'll start some games for somebody.
Yeah.
I just hope it's a good fit. Like, I still don't like the Yegor Yeoman fit on the Nets per se long term.
Even though he's played great.
Yes, he's doing awesome. And he's shooting the ball so good. But yeah, Richie, like, where I just want him to be on a team that, like, he can get some minutes off the bench and there's good culture and he's building towards something. And he's going to play in the NBA, dude. Like, no doubt. Kevin Young was the first to talk about that.
In the post game of that Kansas.
First to talk about that.
Yeah.
Last year, he was like, oh, Richie's an NBA player. And Richie would told us, hey, he's giving me confidence that I'm an NBA player. I'm like, wait, is Richie an NBA player? This is before he kind of took off. And then last year was 19 a game. It's like, oh, he's like one of the best shooters in the country.
And he can hustle on D, and he can get the rebounds.
Yes.
He'll get steals.
I trust very few things more in my life than a catch and shoot Richie 3.
Right.
Like, I have so much confidence that things going in.
Yeah.
Great.
Dude, I has there been another era? Do we have to go back to the 80s or something when we've had back-to-back? We've had 3 people drafted in the NBA in back-to-back seasons, in 2 seasons. Because if you
That's a good
Yegor,
AJ /
Richie, has that ever happened before?
I would gander that.
Probably
Well,
once.
and the draft used to not be 2 rounds. It used to be 10 rounds.
Okay.
So, like that 81 game between BYU and Notre Dame, there were like 11 dudes drafted.
Okay.
Like Scott Runia gets drafted, I think, from the 81 team. It's like he's not going to be in the first 2 rounds in a modern draft.
Right.
Shout out Sister Runia, with the church. But yeah, if it's first 2 rounds, guys, and the international players weren't involved, it's hard to be like Richie being, a 4-year guy that went on a mission. There's not a lot of like those dudes that are older, like the 24, 25-year-old. And he won't be punished that much. But college basketball is getting better though from a talent perspective. You'll still have one and dones, and this is perhaps the best one and done year we've had in a long time, maybe 20 years or something. It's very exciting. Ton of great freshmen, including our boy. But also, NIL is keeping the talent here, and you're seeing these G League guys going, wait, I can make $1 million there instead of like pennies relatively on the dollar in the G League, like comparably, like a 1/10 of this or, a 1/5 of this or whatever. It's going to make whether you like it or not, it's making college basketball, the talent, be really good.
Right.
And now guys might stay. They just might be on a different team than you remember from last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not, hey, Christian Laettner, Grant Hill, and Bobby Hurley are all on Duke for like all 4 years.
Yeah.
It's not going to be that per se because the great players will still jump. But it's fun because the talent level is real high.
Right. Dude, it makes me wonder if this rev share number is going to move.
1,000,000%. They've already said it will.
Yes.
I bet you in 20 years, it will be like 50 million.
Oh, I would take that bet. Yes.
Just based on natural inflation in this time.
Yes.
Right now it's 20 and a half. I
Mhm.
don't know how they settled on the and a half. That's what it is. They've already said it's going up a mil or two.
Yeah.
Like next year. Just
Yep.
At what point is the church like, this is too much, this is crazy?
I don't know.
I hope never,
Right.
but it is something that originally the intent of not only collegiate athletics, but as it pertains to BYU and sort of the mission here, at what point is it too much? Or if BYU is making enough money with TV revenue and so on and so forth, and it helps pay for it, why not?
Why not?
That's the hope,
Right.
that it continues that way, because I think it's been one of the greatest PR arms for the church. And, you have great representatives who are members and others who are not.
That are also great
Bear,
representatives.
And in that way, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, those who come from the faith who are great representatives, regardless of whether they are members of the church or not. AJ, Yegor, Bear, so on and so forth. Awesome. This is great. And I think they get like, oh, yeah, this is cool to represent more than just the school. It's a bigger deal.
Right.
We have fans everywhere. We have backing. We have this thing. Like, is he deep in, the weeds on all that? Probably not. But, like, it's cool that he represents BYU, represents the mission. Let's go.
We had Nusi Tamopeo's brother Daniel in here 2 weeks ago.
I saw that. Nice.
And we had Seth on right before him, I believe. And off the air, Daniel pulls out a Book of Mormon and says, "Hey, Seth, do you have a copy of the Book of Mormon yet?" You remember this, Kev? And Seth says, "Actually, yes. The missionaries stopped by 2 days ago to our apartment and gave me a Book of Mormon,
That's
but
great.
thank you for the offer." And it's just like here in this podcast studio, organically like happening. Daniel's got a copy of the Book of Mormon, Return Missionary, and is offering it to Seth. He's like, "Actually, I'm already meeting with the missionaries, and I've had that." Now, whether Seth joins the church or not, like, it doesn't matter. He understands.
have a copy.
Yeah, he should have a copy.
Hey,
he
We
understands.
want you to have the book that we like. Do you also have a Bible? Like,
Yeah.
we want to make sure you have a Bible. This should be like a Marriott hotel.
Yes.
You get your Gideon Bible and your Book of Mormon. Shout out Cristiano Ronaldo's wife, who tweeted a picture of both at her hotel, staying in the States the other day.
Oh, really?
So everyone's like, dude! She has like millions of followers on
Yeah.
Instagram or something.
Yeah. And dude, the more we learn about Seth, find out his dad was a preacher,
Nice.
and like
Seth-
he has a lot of faith.
Seth.
Seth Shig, you've got to meet
Oh,
this
yeah.
kid.
Okay.
Great kid.
Yeah, yeah.
If you haven't watched this episode, go watch it. I mean,
Okay.
most people have almost 7,000 views on the Seth Shig episode. It's all close to 7,000, and he's a phenomenal kid. Great representative. Does he get in the field and ball? I don't know. Like, he's their guy who's earning time. Like, he's here to earn.
What
that.
position?
So he was a quarterback at Army, but
Oh.
Jay Hill, Coach Guilford and Papinga had been talking to him all through high school. Come learn to backpedal and let's make you a DB at BYU. He's like, "No, I'm a quarterback. No, I'm a quarterback."
Yeah.
Goes through boot camp, goes through fall camp.
Beat Navy.
Yeah, like a quarterback. I want to run it. Beat Navy.
Yep.
And ends up deciding, you know what? I think the best thing for me might be to use my ATH athlete status and go do something besides quarterback.
Huh.
And comes to BYU.
PWO kind of guy? Or
Right.
is he-
Currently, yes.
Gotcha.
But I think shortly, when grad transfers and things shift here in the next few months, I think he'll be a scholarship kid and have some NIL and some
Nice.
things. That's
And-
my impression.
And technically, walk-ons kind of went away,
Right.
if you will. But
Right. So anyway, fascinating story. Great kid.
it's cool.
You couldn't ask for a better kid to represent BYU, its values, its morals. Very mature, humble, like bright guy. Like, anyway, we want guys like that. Whether they're the AJs or the Bears starting, but like,
Yes.
we'll take a roster of those guys.
Notre Dame wants them too. Hey,
Right.
you represent more than just, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And that's cool.
TCU, do they still?
I'm not sure on that.
No.
TCU, I have questions.
You can remove them from that.
Yeah, and they're kind of weird with BYU.
Yeah.
To be honest,
it feels weird, right?
There's various.
It's not like that Baylor thing I was talking about
No,
earlier.
Baylor. It's Baptist Center Barbecue. It's working.
It's working.
Yeah, they made a movie about it.
We don't have
Didn't watch it, but they made
Yeah.
a movie about it.
TCU does feel different. Took too much bad blood for the Mountain West days, I guess.
There's been some stories even recently
Really?
with I don't know stuff.
Some stuff.
Some stuff's happened. It's where it's like, are we cool? Like weird.
Thought we were friends again. What happened?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun times. All right, Kev. Last questions, last thoughts, comments, concerns on the hoops or Super Bowl foods or Seahawks or anything else we've covered today?
Where's my boy Craig? On a mish?
Home
set
MTC.
apart.
Set apart.
Set apart.
Shout
Home
out.
MTC, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Sunday
1 week.
morning.
He can still
Farewell.
watch these until he goes in, right? The MTC or no?
Well, if it says it's
Maybe.
Coup Connect, yes.
Yeah.
Regular YouTube, no.
Yeah.
The church is like, these
These are your approved.
subscriptions.
Coup Connect is
Tabernacle
greenlit.
at
Yeah.
Temple's Court. Yeah.
All good.
I'll make sure he hears this part.
Nice.
Good.
No. I mean,
No? We covered
I
it?
don't tweet, but I'm part of the camp that thinks hoops might be cooked. But
He's on the
I
cook
hope-
train.
Okay,
Tell us. We
tell
want to
us,
hear.
tell us.
my eyes,
We don't take the truth to be hard.
my eyes tell me that there's just not enough connectivity on offense for this team to ascend to a higher level.
It definitely needs to change.
Whether
it's a little sticky.
yeah,
Get to the third side, and then it can be sticky.
right, exactly. And then, I've unfortunately seen Kevin Young's teams play this type of basketball before.
You're talking about the Suns. Because you're a big Suns guy.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And, it's just very sticky.
Okay.
And there's so much of a focus on spacing and not as much on, a lot of movement and all these like different working pieces, which when you have like a heavy isolation team, it makes sense. And I understand the vision, but in college, like he's running NBA stuff and it's like in college, there's no defensive 3 seconds. So, all the centers can just
Camp.
sit right underneath the basket, and it makes it 10 times harder for AJ to isolate at the elbow. So, there's got to be more of something,
Mhm.
whatever that thing is. If they can find it, I hope they can.
So is your
But-
recipe to beat BYU as it currently is, as we're seeing it right now, clog up the lane,
Yeah,
make them shoot, kind of like what we said about Utah. Like if they
Make
can
everybody but Rob and Richie shoot.
shoot it.
yeah. Honestly,
I would even make AJ shoot threes.
I'll live with Rob. I'm totally good. If he's not in the lane, I'm cool with that. I'd rather have him hit 5 threes than get like 8 assists. I think, and not everyone's getting involved if he's shooting the threes,
Right.
right? And if I were the coach, which I'm stupid and I know 10 times, a million times less about basketball than the coaching staff, but I would just go full Houston, boop, Kada. You just say, we're going to score 65 with a big 3, and we have to be a top 10 defense.
And they were top 15 for about 2 months of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The last kind of 3 weeks, it's gone way downhill.
Yeah,
it was
right.
like 34th now.
Yeah.
There was high as like 13
Mm-hmm.
in efficiency. That's a big issue right now.
So how much of that is scheme and effort? How much of that is guys have just been making threes against us?
Well, and
Like,
we're playing better competition. Like
so
that's
you're
part of
gonna
it, too.
you're gonna make, but even Utah,
Why? Yeah, BYU's giving up the highest percentage of made threes in
Threes.
the league.
yeah,
That's an issue. You gotta
And
be out on the
something-
shooters a little more.
Yeah, and it's, I think philosophy-wise, like, they decided to go under against Alabama and let them shoot threes. I think it's just,
And then at halftime, they were like, "There's no way they keep doing
keep
it." And it's like,
doing this.
shoot, they kept doing it. It happens. Like
Yeah.
that was an
Yeah.
anomaly.
right.
But-
It's just there's the pattern is that they're much more willing to let teams shoot threes than get beat at the rim.
Mm.
I think that's just kind of the general.
And analytics probably say yes, take a lower probability shot more often. We'll rebound. We'll have guys in the paint.
Yes, and like Abdullah Ahmed's not gonna get out on a
Close out.
5-man who can shoot. There aren't a ton, but like I said against Kansas, when Bryson Taylor's making threes, it's like,
Yeah,
That's
come on.
tough.
It's like, come
That's
on,
tough.
it's that kind of day.
Yeah,
Seriously,
yeah,
it's like when Boop made the 3 against them. I guess.
yeah.
Like, wait, what?
That's right. That's right.
yeah. I was trying to see a stretched out Mawit Mag right there. I was like, do I see it? He's right there, right?
He's in the corners. It
Yeah.
changes things.
That change everything.
I would just go full AJ at the 3, Richie at the 2. Just go full bully ball and try and win that way.
Yeah.
That's what I would try and do, but we'll see. I mean, Kevin Young's a lot smarter and knows the team way better than I
I
do.
guarantee he's watching right now. He's like, okay.
Kevin said he admit. I loved this because we don't know like what do the coaches do on Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
He said today, "Hey, I came in over the weekend and I watched every and I was like on Sunday." Hey, fingerprint worked. That he watched every defensive clip from Big 12 play to try and
Wow.
assess what's going on. Like, okay,
Mhm.
what's our issue right now? Kevin's in charge of the offense, but he's the head coach.
She's in
Like,
charge of everything ultimately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim Fanning's in charge of the defense this year,
Mhm.
and Tim has done a tremendous job. I see Tim all the time at the NBA games. By the way,
Mm.
he's well connected. He's talking to people, but yeah, they have some things to figure out, and these guys are putting in the time, and they have so much experience, so many reference
Yeah.
points, so many things to touch on. They're not just like here we are at BYU in this little. Nope,
Right.
they're like, well, when I was with the U18 Dutch
Yep.
team, and Will Voigt can go, well, when I led Nigeria to the Olympics in 2016, we did with this
Yes.
situation. Obviously,
So much
Kevin with the
input.
NBA, Burge, obviously, with his experience at Duke and Utah and BYU and UVU and so on. So, yeah, I think these guys will figure something out and we'll be like, hey, that changed quickly. We hope.
I
They
never
will come
doubted.
up-
Never
Yeah,
doubted.
I believe it will change.
They will
if
come
you
up
believe
with
that
the
coach,
best
yeah.
strategy to win games, whether the ceiling is as high. Because for me personally, like last year's team, when you're 9 deep in college, it changes everything. And they were so multiple.
Mhm.
Like you had, we're gonna have a Dallin Foose just pick and roll,
Yep.
post up,
That's
and
the
then
offense.
it was like, but then we also have this Richie thing. We have the Jaeger high ball screen thing. Dawson, you could just say, hey, go get us mid range pull up. Like there was so many ways that they could beat you, whereas BYU has shown they have like 2 ways to beat you. It's high ball screen with Rob, and it's get the ball to AJ and then swing the ball out of the post mainly. And then Richie just is one of the best players in college basketball.
They don't drop jack squat for Richie. He doesn't need it. It's just catch and shoot or catch and go.
Yeah.
And even
Or
on fast
board.
break,
Mhm.
he'll push, stop, reverse lay. Like you're just like
Richie is so low maintenance.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Literally, BYU's not like, hey, we have 15
Yeah.
plays for you. He got 33 on like maybe 2 drawn up plays.
Right.
Like
Right.
He's just coming off the handoffs
Yep.
and spraying.
just hit it to me quick on the wing, and I just turn and go up. Like
Yep.
you can't defend guys like that.
Right.
Like it's so hard because if you go way up into his grill, it just drive by you.
yeah.
And then he finishes with both
Yeah.
hands at the rim, a reverse. Like his finishing package is so good. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah. He's got the old man post moves at the rim, just like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's amazing, man.
Thing to watch. All right, Kev.
But yeah,
Anything else?
Good analysis. I like it.
I like it, Kev.
go Cougs.
Go Cougs.
Let's get it
I
done.
know, I'm dubious now of your Go Cougs over there. I feel like you're a hater.
I'm
I
not.
feel like you're a hater.
I don't like what my eyes are seeing, but I still want them to win.
Okay.
Yeah, the heart. Yeah, heart dictates.
Okay.
Heart versus mind. I would tell you in your heart and in your mind. It's hard when there's conflict there.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
It's true. Just turn off your mind. Don't think
Maybe.
about it. Just love.
Just
the
love
Cougs.
Just love the Cougs
Yeah,
blindly.
don't think blindly.
Blindly love the
Yeah.
Cougs.
Just blindly.
And I
do
was
it.
led about not knowing beforehand where I should go.
There's
We don't
precedence
want
for
the
this.
BYU offense to be that.
No.
Let's go. Come on.
All right. Okay. Well, appreciate you, Jarom, coming on again.
Thanks for
man.
having me on. I enjoy being in the studio.
Good. Glad because we'll get you back in here soon.
Heck yeah.
Kev, always a pleasure.
Shout out Craig.
Yep.
Shout out Elder Humphreys.
Yep.
Dude, what's it like having him home MTC? You seen home MTC mode on Craig?
Well, he got set apart on Sunday,
Uh-huh.
And
Oh,
I-
this is fresh. This
Yeah.
is 2 days.
Mhm.
and then I played sorry with him today.
Oh,
But that's about all I've seen from him. So
You haven't seen a mighty change? quite
not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. He
did he win or lose it? Sorry.
he won.
See, I'm
no,
telling you.
no. Sean won.
Oh,
But he took second.
okay.
Yeah, and he's never worn nice clothes in his life, so seeing him and
Meaning like dressed up?
yeah, except for church. So like seeing him in a suit.
He has costly apparel now? Is that what
He
you're saying?
has a collared shirt on a non-Sunday, which is maybe the first time in his life.
Wow.
Yeah.
That takes a lot of getting used to. Really.
Yeah.
Like, the chafing.
But yeah, no, he loves it. He's excited. He had to wait. He got his call in August, so it's been a full 6 months of
He
just
had a long wait. Like we thought for sure he was going to miss the whole football season.
Yeah.
And then
That's a long time. I was August 5th to December 26th.
Yeah.
that's
that
a
felt
long,
like a
that's
long
a long time.
But I got to see Two Towers 3 times the first day.
Hey.
Just to upload.
Yeah.
And then I left the day after Christmas, which sucked.
That would suck.
But February, wait until February. Wow.
He got to
Yeah.
watch half the hoop season and all the football season.
Yeah.
Good for him.
We'll watch the Super Bowl
Yeah.
on Sunday. I mean,
whoa,
I mean,
easy.
Hey,
no, we won't.
That's his farewell. That's his farewell.
I ain't
Okay?
no snitch.
If you don't tell anyone, we won't tell anyone.
Kyrie,
Yeah.
Right,
code,
exactly.
don't be coming after me. I already graduated. Oh, wait, I still work there. My last ecclesiastical endorsement interview, by the way, prior to, I think, 2 weeks from now, was with Shane Reese
Okay.
in my stake presidency.
Yeah.
And I was like, I better answer these questions correctly.
Yeah.
He wasn't pressed quite yet, but
Yeah.
I was like, President Reese, what's up, Doc?
Dude, he
He's the
was
best.
awesome. I got to
He's the
sit
best.
by him quite a bit on the stand when they were like debating, should we split this ward of 850 members? I'm like, please.
Full disclosure, Jake and I used to be in the
We
same
were
ward.
in the same ward. Yeah.
which was awesome.
It was the
He
best.
came up to me that first day, like, "Are you in this ward?"
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, "What's your name?" Like, I didn't know you quite yet, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's awesome. Man.
That was actually part of my calling. I was like, put in the bishopric, and then the bishop's like, and we've got about 1 billion people moving in. Meet all of them and become friends with all of them and
Dude.
do that. I'm like, oh,
and we were like
okay.
the 20th on our street or whatever, and now there's like
Oh my
100.
gosh.
50 or whatever in the neighborhood. But yeah, it's been an awesome area, and I love this.
Yeah.
I'm like 3 minutes away from here, which is super
It's-
convenient.
it's
Appreciate
nice.
you.
Yeah. That's sweet.
At
Okay.
undisclosed location at undisclosed time of
You'll
day.
never find this.
Let's just say you're a night owl.
Yeah, that's true.
I typically am, but tomorrow I was gonna play ball.
Sorry. I blame Kevin.
I still will.
I blame
I
You
Kevin.
blame me?
I blame Craig.
Yeah, I blame Craig. That's what we go. Does Craig know that the AI bot in the Discord that records everything and summarizes it is named Craig?
No.
Like, it was not named after him, but I do think it's interesting that
That's fun.
one of our intern producers is named
Mhm.
Craig, and then the AI who does the same job in the Discord is also named
I
Craig.
shook Craig's hand. Like I did like the ghost test. Like
Yeah.
I felt
He's a real
He
person.
didn't
Yeah.
feel like AI to you?
no, or a ghost, as we were instructed in Doctrine. Yeah.
Verified.
Do you remember that section?
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
Like, if there's a ghost, I'm like, I'm running for the hills, man. I ain't shaking nobody's hand.
Ghost, you say?
Interesting. Are you from the Upside Down? Or are you from the spirit world? Who are you?
Dude, the cool thing
Oh, you're
is,
a bad one?
the cool thing is that was put in there for a reason, right? It's like, oh, these ghosts, they just keep pretending to be angels.
Jill's like,
You know?
fine. Here's a policy on this.
We go pray and get a policy for
By
you.
the way, shout out Joseph Smith mural going up at Morehouse College.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see
I
that?
saw that.
How cool
I
is
saw that. That's very cool.
Between
Very, very
Russell M.
cool.
Nelson and Abraham Lincoln.
Dude, that's awesome.
That's one of the goats.
I
Let's
love
go.
it.
No
Very
one
cool.
breaks down Joseph Smith murals and Seahawks football
Better.
like Coup Connect.
The kook. That's why you can watch it in the home MTC. So all you kids watching right now, home
Hashtag
MTC.
safety
Yeah.
zone. I got you. This is safety zone approved.
Safety zone approved. And on that, we shall end this episode. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for sticking with us if you did this long through all of the twisted turns.
If you stayed this long, tweet at Coup Connect and at me, Jarom Jordan. Muskrat.
Yeah.
Just
well,
so we know.
then we'll know.
Muskrat.
And no one
Okay?
else will know unless you
Just
made it to
tweet
here.
Muskrat. You a baller.
And then you're a real one. All right. That's all we got. If you haven't hit that like, hit that subscribe. And if you're curious on what else is offered out there, go to cooconnect.com and become a paying subscriber. Get behind that paywall, get more access. Personal Q&A with Jarom Jordan, players on the football team, insider information from different insiders there. Good stuff there. That's all we got. Go Cougs.
Seahawks.